Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So one of the things that we do here that we really don't talk very much about, that's actually becoming a pretty popular enterprise for us, is rabbits. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's take a look at our breeding stock. We've got some brand new feeders out on the ground. We've got some brand new bunnies that were just born. They're not very cute till they get a little age on them. But hang out with us for a little bit. Let's talk about rabbits today.
Hey, cat.
All right, so y'all remember back over winter, this is our racking barn. Racking barn. How do you say that? Racking?
I don't know.
Racking.
The chicken and rabbit barn.
Chicken and rabbit barn. And so we've got all the chickens, of course, they're moved out. They're down there in the egg mobile now. But we still have our rabbits in here. And we're actually increasing our breeding stock just a little bit here. So, rabbit lady, what you got going on?
So this is Cassie, Casanova. And then over there behind him is Romeo. And we call him R2 because we lost the first Romeo.
Yeah.
And then we've added these two does. They're new.
Okay.
And then these are our four original does. Well, we've had four original does right here. These two just weaned off.
This one and the black one.
Yeah.
They just weaned. We'll go look at them in a minute.
Yeah, the white one weaned off 8, and the black one weaned off 10. The gray one back there just had some.
Oh, really?
So I don't know how many she's got. She just had.
Just had them as in today?
As in the last 48 hours.
You got a flashlight on you? Can't see them in there, can you? Oh, yeah. They are, let me tell y'all, I don't know how well it's showing up on camera. They are ugly.
They are just hatched.
When they're first born, ain't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they're hairless little, they look like mice almost, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They're ugly. So this mama here, last breeding round, she did not take.
She's got 6 or 8 in there.
She's got 6 or 8. So last breeding round, she did not take. So we gave her one more chance just to see if she would take, and she did. So she's a keeper for now. Now we did have another mama, another doe right here, and she did not take after, what was it, 2 or 3 attempts?
Yeah.
And so we ended up processing her, and we figured out what was wrong.
She was way too fat.
Way too fat. She was a big old girl.
She was huge.
I bet that thing weighed 12 or 14 pounds,
Oh,
didn't
gosh.
it? She was a
I
monster.
bet you I've got 8 or 10 pounds worth of meat off her.
Wow.
She was way too
big
fat.
rabbit. So, and then the 2 girls that we just weaned the kits off of, and like I said, we'll go out to the field and look at those to kind of show you how we're running our pastured rabbit deal. These girls right here, they've been bred back, haven't they?
Yes.
So
last week.
They were put back in with the buck, and they have been bred back.
And they both had 3 fall-offs.
Okay, so hopefully we've got some more bunnies in the works here. Now, these the new ones, so we got 2 new does right over there. We got a new doe right back here. How long before we can breed them?
6 months.
6 months.
They need to be 6 months old.
Okay, and they're how old now?
They're 4 months old.
They're 4 months. So in 2 months, so July.
Yeah, well, we probably won't do anything in July. Depends on how hot it gets.
Yeah.
Because after it gets 80 degrees in here inside, the bucks will go sterile. So it has to be below 80 degrees for 30 days for them to be potent again.
Right.
So we'll probably start rebreeding hopefully in September. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. But the rabbits, we've actually had really good luck with rabbits. We've sold a lot of rabbits.
We've sold a lot of live rabbits.
And this spring it's been all live rabbits.
Yeah.
So we've not sold any rabbits that anybody, well, maybe 1 or 2 that folks bought and then they wanted us to process them for them.
Yeah.
But we've sold a bunch of live rabbits this spring. So really enjoying the rabbits. They're a lot of fun. They're easy to care for. We'll go out and look at the ones on the field in a minute, but they're easy to care for too. And
Maggie.
they're very, very prolific. You've heard jokes about things like rabbits, and it's very true, isn't it?
Oh man, they go at it.
They go at it. Yeah, it's something else. So, all right, let's go look at some pasture-raised rabbits out on the field. They're cute, ain't they? The little ones.
They are.
Oh
yeah.
man, the little ones are cute. Let's go see them. So while we're here, we've got another group of meat chickens that are kind of brewing. Let's take a look at them here. Oh yeah, look at here. So, daggone. So
Look at
y'all,
that.
I've been gone for a couple days out of town for work, a training thing for work.
That's crazy.
These things have grown exponentially since I've been. I was only gone 3 days. These things have grown exponentially since I've been gone. That is just absolute. We got a dead one back there. That is just crazy. Look at these things. So these are Cornish cross. I'm gonna walk around over and open the other lid up. These are Cornish cross. You know, we typically will do the Freedom Ranger color yields, but we decided to get a group of these. And actually, yeah. Oh man, look at them. They're really growing. How old are these things, Sandra? 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
They're not 3 weeks yet, are they?
The big ones are.
The big ones are? The big ones are 3 weeks?
They're a week older than the smaller ones.
Okay.
Those are the ones that we got from
and
the 4-H.
they're really growing. They're gonna look fantastic.
So those bigger ones came from the Wilkes County 4-H club.
Yep. 4-H hatched these out, gave them to us. Appreciate that.
These are Tyson birds.
Yeah. And then the others came from where?
Hoover.
Hoovers. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, man, looking great.
Babies.
All right, so these are the bunnies off of those 2 moms that we just showed. And so the way that we're managing these, this is based on Salton's design. These are the hairpins. And we got the plans for these out of the Polyface Designs book, and I'll leave a link in the description down below for that book so that y'all can pick one up if you're interested. But work a whole lot like the chicken tractors do. Every day we come out, we just slide these forward. Now these don't have wheels. The slats, I'll show you the slats in a second, are slanted, so they work kind of like skids. But every day we move these things forward the length of the hairpin so that the bunnies have got fresh grass to eat. In the back, they've got some little bulk feeders. So we just fill those up every couple of days, and the bunnies get a little supplemental there. We got a drinker nipple right there that comes up to a 5-gallon bucket. We just fill that up and it works out really good. So let's look at them.
Okay.
That's where the cuteness comes in. Let's see if I can get this bucket off here. You remember how many, well, we've not counted boys or girls in this bunch, have we?
No, we had.
Yeah. Which way are we going?
This
That
way.
Okay. All right. So these are our bunnies. These are off of that black mom, aren't they?
Yes.
And so, if you'll notice, slats in the bottom, wood slats. Now, the reason these are wood, well, first off, it's slatted because these bunnies will dig out. They've got claws, a whole lot like a cat.
Oh, they'll hurt you.
Yeah, they'll hurt you.
Ask me how I know.
You got scratched in the face by one.
Yeah.
Trying to get out of the cage. So that it's slatted so they can eat the grass, but the reason that we use wood and not metal is because if those rabbits are ever eating, if it was metal and they bit into that metal and they got a taste of that, then that would, theory is that would turn them against the grass. Are you checking?
Yeah.
Are you checking junk?
Yeah.
So what is this? It's hard to tell.
This one is a girl.
Little girl. All right. That's a little girl. You want to try another one?
Sure, if I can catch one.
See if you can catch a boy. We may need to get over in there. Oh, you're not quick enough. Yeah, be careful. That cross member up there is broke. It had a knot in it. Don't fall.
Hey, bud. All right, all right.
All man, you hear his claws digging into your pants.
That one is a boy.
Little boy. All right. Hold him up there. Let's see how cute he is.
As he claws my eyeballs out. All right. It's okay.
Man, I tell you what, if that ain't cute, I ain't never seen it. That little nose just going. So how many bunnies do we end up out of these two groups?
The black-haired girl had 10, and the white-haired girl had 8.
Had 8, okay, yeah.
She actually had 9. The white-haired girl had 9, but she lost one. It got out of the cage and got cold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember we took it in the house and tried to wrap
warm
it
it
up in a warm washcloth and warm it up, and that just didn't work. Let's look at these. Let's look at this other. These over here. These are absolutely beautiful in this one. Of course, they're all cute. These have real pretty coloring. Daggone, that thing's heavy. 5 gallons, probably about 40 pounds, ain't it?
A little over, actually.
Yeah.
This is a red one. I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, those are some pretty bunnies. So the thing about rabbit is a couple things. You can do this small scale. Backyard, super simple, super easy to do in a backyard. Protein turnaround. Sonner, how old do these bunnies have to be before they're ready to be processed?
About 10 weeks, and they'll be real close to 3 pounds each.
So not quite as quick as chicken can be, but still pretty quick. But one of the big advantages of the bunnies is they make no noise. I mean, they are, do they?
Not really.
They are completely silent. Well, I mean, they will make some noise if you pick them up.
If you grab them.
Grab them or get a leg caught or something like that. And that's another thing about moving these. It really helps if you have 2 people, one to kind of be in the back and help scoot them along and keep them sort of move forward. But they ride those rails pretty good. Protection, we've got in some places a combination of some 1-inch hardware cloth and chicken wire. Other places there's chicken wire. We've got the hardware cloth where we've got the nipples, the drinker nipples fastened, and that works out really good. So, but yeah, we're really enjoying the bunnies. They're doing good. We've sold a bunch, haven't we?
Yeah, we've sold a bunch of bunnies.
Sold a bunch as breeders, and we've sold some meat rabbits too. People have bought them, and then we've processed them for them and that kind of thing. So
we've sold them as pets, as breeders, as meat rabbit fryers.
Just a couple different things.
Yeah. So everybody talks about the difference between a fryer and a roaster. The 10-week-old that's around 3 pounds, that's a fryer. You get much over 3.5, 4 pounds, then that turns it into a roaster because the outside of the meat and the breading will burn before the inside's done if they're much bigger than 3 pounds.
To do better like in an oven or...
Yeah, they do better in an oven.
Dutch oven or something like that. Nice. All right.
Bunnies.
Bunnies. We like the bunnies. Cute bunnies. Well, there they are. 18 bunnies that are about 6 weeks old now, out on grass. If you've never tried rabbit as a protein, give it a try. Rabbit is actually, it does taste like chicken. It's a little sweeter, but rabbit is really a good protein. Easy to grow if it's something you want to do yourself. Good way to feed your family. And like I said, there's a lot of benefits to rabbits. They're quiet, something the kids can do. Rabbits are just, we're really enjoying the rabbits. So anyway, like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.